Hello friends, welcome to the Fricadas Varias YouTube channel. I'm your friend Freaker Creeper, and today I will tell you about the casting that I have carried out for my short film based on the Star Wars universe. I made two other videos before this one where I told you a little about how the process was going on, and this one means the final to that trilogy. In case you don't know, the casting ended on July 15th, although it's possible that I made a mistake, since I didn't make it clear if it was a deadline to apply or to send the audio files. Anyway, the time to apply is over, and now we are in the next phase. First of all, I wanted to thank you all for your interest in the project and your participation, which has exceeded all my expectations. As I'm a geek of statistics and numbers, I'm going to give you some information regarding the casting. It has been 33 days long, and I published it on various websites, although it has become clear that STARNOW is the website with the highest participation. There have been 304 applications, which has surpassed my previous record for a casting, which was 202. Talking about this, I may be wrong, but I think that the fact that there were no video performances has led to more participation. Another important factor is the theme, because it seems you do love Star Wars, just like me. I have also been able to detect through your comments that for some of you Star Wars doesn't mean anything special, but to be part of this project it is not an essential requirement that you like Star Wars. What matters is your performance. Of those 304 applicants on STARNOW, 76 people eventually sent audio files, which is 25%. The next website in number of participants was MANDY, with 25 people interested in participating, though only 17 of them sent audio files. In total, 120 people have sent audio files. The total number of files received has been 848, with 2.06 gigabytes of data, which makes an average of 7.06 files per person, although many have sent only one file. And there is one participant who has sent 299 files, being the only one that has sent files for all roles, male and female. Regarding to gender, as I said in a previous video, there were no limitations, although using a female voice for Darth Vader could sound strange. Of those 120 participants, 74 have been men and 46 women. Among all the participants, there have been 593 applications to characters, with an average of 4.94 applications per person. There is, on average, each participant has tried almost 5 characters. There were 16 roles to choose from. This, the AT-AT Commander, has been the most successful, with 52 people, with the 2 Bespin workers being the least, with 24 interested people each. There have been participants from at least 16 countries. As I didn't ask you to tell me where you are from, there are 18 participants whose origin I don't know. Here they appear with the flag of the Empire. The country with the most participants has been the United Kingdom with 35. Australia follows with 23. Then comes United States of America with 13. then Canada with 9, Ireland with 6, New Zealand 5, France with 2, and with 1 participant we have Germany, Poland, Cameroon, Belgium, Japan, Indonesia, South Africa, Lebanon, and Romania. Now you can see the same thing but on a map. I have to say that the roles for which it was harder to find audios that fitted with the idea I had in mind were Best Speed Worker number 1 and Stormtrooper number 2, both of them with just one line in the short film. But don't you worry, cause I already have enough material to assure that you will have the right voice. As I received your files, I listened to them and classified them. Now the casting is over, I will sort the files according to the initial rating, and then I listen again to those that I like the most, to pick voice for each role. It is the decision of just one person, me, so you shouldn't give it much importance. I'm not a casting professional, although I think this is the 4th time that I do something like this. Anyway, repeating a theme doesn't give you wisdom. For sure, I'm not the one to give you any kind of advice, as some of you have asked me, and I can tell you how you should do things. Among the participants, I have found people of all kinds, some experienced and others who had never done anything related with voiceover. Everyone has had their own motivations to participate. I know that many of you have had time problems, others have told me how much you have enjoyed the recording process, and that's something I like. I think that we all learn which is new challenge we face. We get a new experience and we improve. Many of you have offered to repeat the takes if necessary, although I think I have asked for it only once just because one word had been changed for another. The word facilities for faculty, and it was a pity that I couldn't use that audio just for one wrong word. I don't like the idea of making you work more than necessary on a project that has no remuneration, because I think you have already done enough by sending your audios. Also, after listening to all the material you have sent me, I know I have more than enough. I have received weird and original visions of some characters, which have even made me think that maybe I could give them a different touch. But of course, once the casting is launched, I can no longer give indications to everyone about the new orientation of a specific role. I have also learned from the process, and I have realized that although I have tried to be systematic, trying to give you all the necessary instructions, perhaps I should have been even more methodical, for example when it comes to how to send the files. Some have sent me a file per phrase, others a file per role, others all the roles in the same file. Some of you indicated what character it was before reading the line, or you even said your name. Others have sent several versions of the same character. Some of you sent me the files by mail, others by Google Drive, by WeTransfer, in a message from STARNOW or MANDY, etc. I should also have asked you to tell me at least your country, or about what means you had learned about the casting, or perhaps your age, just for statistical reasons. But hey, I don't know if there will be a new opportunity to do something similar, but as I say, I have learned a lot during the process. Now what I have to do is listen to your files again and choose the voice that each character will finally have. I will start with the main characters, and from there I will go one by one up to those that have only one line. There will be no participant who gives his voice to more than one character. No, there are 16 characters and 120 participants, which means that there will be 104 people who won't appear in the short film, although they are part of the project because by the mere fact of having participated in the selection, they are already part of it. And as you well know, I want to make a making of video where any of you who send me a video can appear. In that video, you can appear recording your voices or talking a little about you or saying what you like or dislike about Star Wars, what this saga means to you. These videos should not be very long, and although right now there's no deadline to send them, think of August 15th as the date when all your videos should have been sent. It's not necessary to have been selected for the short film to be able to appear in the making of the video, because I've already said, just by sending your voice you are already part of the project. I'll also do another making of video for the visual part, but that will probably come later. I have another short film in mind, but that is another story that I will tell you about when everything related to this fan film comes to an end, in case anyone is interested in participating, though I'm not talking about voiceover, but acting on the screen. And that's it. I think I've already bored you enough with so many numbers and with my boring voice. When I have selected voice, I will post a new video where I will inform you all about the final result. So stay tuned for this YouTube channel. Well, and if you are not subscribed to the channel, don't worry, because I will send you a message so you are aware this resolution video exists. Once again, thank you all, and may the force be with you. Greetings from your friend in the distance, Freaker Creeper.